Hi, Kinga here. Last summer, me and my boyfriend, we went to Las Vegas, and he had some work to do there, so I just followed along. I've never been. And as soon as we stepped off the plane, the heat just like hit me like a wall. It felt like my face was gonna burn off and my lungs were gonna shut down. I could hardly breathe. And I don't think I had ever experienced such extreme heat before, and especially living in Sweden. And honestly, I just couldn't understand how people managed to live there. Everywhere we went, I kept asking the locals, how do you survive in this heat? Of course, they all mentioned air conditioning. But what fascinated me even more was the complete lack of nature. Everything was concrete. Sure, there were a few palm trees, but the rest was just artificial grass and man-made landscapes. And even just looking at the whole scene made me feel sick. Now, I know some people find Las Vegas impressive, but to me it just felt sad and inhumane. The lack of greenery, the artificial surroundings, it just affected me deeply. And not just mentally, but physically too. And I got really sick within a few days. Also probably the air conditioning, because it's not something that I'm used to. I've never had AC in my homes. I never needed them. And I just, of course I couldn't do my usual nature walks or grounding practices because stepping outside was just unbearable. And even inside I felt trapped. I wanted to open the hotel window to let some fresh air in, but all I got was this hot, overly polluted and heavy air that made me feel even more claustrophobic. And just the whole experience was suffocating. It was horrible. I hated it. And then we managed to escape for a few days to Los Angeles, and then that was heaven. Perfect weather, great food. And the minute we found this small park, we took our shoes off and just walked barefoot to do a bit of grounding. And we both got sick while we were in Vegas, and I still don't understand how it is possible to live there and stay healthy. Pollution, lack of nature, and really bad food. Okay, sorry, the intent of this video, of course, is not to trash Las Vegas. It also gave me some nice memories, if I really want to be honest. But I wanted to point out how I personally believe that nature is a must in our lives for our mental health and physical health. Let me show you a few videos where I live in Sweden, so you see what I mean when I'm talking about nature. And you will also understand my panic when I got to Vegas. Nature isn't just nice to look at, it actually changes us. Research shows that spending time in nature lowers your stress, reduces your anxiety, and even boosts your immune system. And when you're just surrounded by trees and water and fresh air, your nervous system calms down. We can breathe deeper. We feel more present. We connect to something bigger than ourselves. Nature is harmony. And when we lose that connection, we lose a piece of that harmony within ourselves. At least I do. And to me, living in Sweden was just the complete opposite, a huge contrast compared to Vegas. I'm actually going back in a few weeks to accompany my boyfriend who has a few weeks of work there. So I am kind of trying to prepare myself mentally. I want to be there to support him and cook for him so at least he gets to eat good food. But I already know that it will be tough on my mental health and my physical health. Vegas is just really out of my comfort zone. It's just really not what I'm used to and what I like. So what if you, like me in Vegas, don't have access to nature? Because not everyone can live in a forest or by the ocean. But that doesn't mean you cannot bring nature's healing energy into your life. I'm going to try something different this time when I'm in Vegas. The only thing that I already know will help me cope better is, of course, the temperature, because now we're going into March, and last time I was there during the summer, so it won't be as crazy hot. So that's a huge plus. And I have already created a few nature visualization meditations, and I also uploaded 2 of them to my Insight Timer profile, so you can go and check them out. I'm going to leave the links below in the description section, because the mind doesn't really know the difference, or it cannot distinguish between real and imagined experiences when we visualize deeply. That's why I created these meditations, to help me reconnect with nature even if I'm in the middle of a city. And one of these meditations, called the healing forest, a guided visualization for grounding. And this is where I kind of guide you through a lush green forest, helping you absorb its calming and grounding energy. And the other one, it's probably my current favorite right now, is called the Healing Shore Ocean Sound Bath for deep relaxation. And it kind of transports you to a peaceful shoreline with palm trees and a few seagulls and the sound of the earth's heartbeat and some singing bowls in the background. And hopefully this complete sound bath and the rhythmic waves can wash away stress and tension. And both are available, as I told you, in my Insight Timer profile. I'm going to leave the links to them in the description section below. So if you've been feeling disconnected from nature, these can help bring that balance and harmony back into your life, I hope. Other things that you can do to bring a bit of nature and harmony to you, no matter where you are, is of course adding some plants, buying some indoor plants to your space. I'm huge on this. Even right now I'm sitting in this jungle. You can listen to nature sounds, for example, on Spotify, YouTube, or you can just open your window and let some fresh air in. You know, the smallest little tweaks can make a huge difference. And I also recommend you walk barefoot when possible, even if it's just in a small park, just to feel the earth beneath your feet. It can help you ground your energy. Now, grounding is also known as earthing. It's actually the practice of physically connecting with the earth's surface to sort of balance the body's electrical charge. Because the human body can accumulate positive charge due to, all this exposure to electromagnetic fields and the inflammation in our body and oxidative stress and all that. And the earth has a negative charge. So if you get into direct contact with the earth, for example, you're walking barefoot or you're just touching soil, it allows free electrons to flow into the body, neutralizing excess positive charge and just reduce oxidative stress. And there has been a lot of studies suggesting that grounding may reduce inflammation in your body. And that's key. That's the number one to healing. It all speeds up wound healing and tissue repair. Grounding also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. And there have been many studies reporting that grounding can reduce chronic pain, especially in conditions related to inflammation. So if you have no access to grass or soil or sand or earth, you can also get grounding mats or sheets. You can just Google them. I'm not going to recommend any. They are designed to mimic the earth's electrical charge indoors. So if you've been feeling anxious, exhausted, or just out of sync, ask yourself, when was the last time you truly connected with nature? And if you can't step outside into a forest or you don't live by the ocean, you can still invite that healing energy into your life in other ways, the ways that I mentioned. And you can also go and check out my meditations on Insight Timer and let me know in the comment section here or over there, what is your favorite way to connect with nature? Now, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video. Until then, like, share and subscribe. Hope to see you around. Take care. Bye.